All right, well, here's the CJ3A 52. It was this gentleman's grandfather's, and he drove it around for a while, and then, heater.
Truth.
Wait, only the passenger gets a heater?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Trying to do the seat belts with one hand. All right. Take this for a spin if you don't mind. I love the AC.
Yeah, there you go. And then of course there's no power steering, so.
Well, none needed. In fact, my Bronco lost its pump, so that's you have to power steer it. You got a level O gauge, you got a compass, you even got a spotlight. That was popular in the 50s. My 56 F100 has a spotlight. Mini built roll bar. Wow, it's just something you can get in and drive then.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they're looking for. That's the,
Yeah.
I don't know, I think this is cool.
Yeah, I drove this to downtown Portland, like I said, for a couple of months.
It's charging. Does it have a generator?
I don't know.
Because there's no way it has an alternator. That's too old for that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Everything works.
I can ask my dad too.
Pressure, speedometer. Yeah. Are they drum brakes? Yes.
Yeah.
Original drum. Other than the carburetor upgrade, which left this hump in the hood. It must be the carburetor off the newer model, like the 1 or 2 years newer or something. I don't know, I'll look into it, see what I can find, but...
There's also 2 gas tanks, so somebody put either my grandfather or the other...
So there's one under your seat?
Yeah, there's one under my seat, one under yours.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah,
it's not a bad thing.
Switch, yeah, I know it's nice.
What's this thing get, like 15 miles a gallon?
I have no idea, it doesn't get very good gas mileage.
Terrible for a 4-cylinder, but decent for how old it is. It's got a speaker grill.
I think the radio works. I haven't turned it on in a while.
Yeah, I hear it doing something. Is it FM or is it just AM?
It's just AM.
Oh, even better. It's like that song. It's got a glare-proof guide. Yours pop-out windshield, separate from the.
Oops.
Oh, well, it
shifts better than I can shift it.
Yeah, it's a 52 transmission. Synchros weren't all that popular until much later.
Yeah, in fact, getting into first gear unless you're stopped is a little...
It's not synchronized. You have to be fully stopped and then go down to first. So there's no downshifting to first.
That's what made it hard as a daily driver.
Or is it a 3-speed?
Yeah, I think it's 3.
Yeah.
You know, I've never really taken it above 45 miles an hour.
Yeah, but you drove it from Washington.
No, we towed it.
Oh, you towed it from Washington.
Yeah, that's kind of a drive. We're on the coast.
Yeah, 45 miles an hour.
You don't want to. You're gonna get a lot of people wanting to pass you, and then you got to go up those mountain passes.
Right.
Well, I guess the coast, if you want to call it the coastal range.
Hey, I've driven some wacky stuff clear across the country. I drove a 70 Beetle in the winter.
Oh wow.
Upstate New York to here.
Oh wow.
Kids and all. It was crazy. Idaho sucked because defrost didn't work because it was all rotted out. It goes through channels on the side, and I had to blowtorch it. Glass didn't crack. I wonder what this is. What is
Those
that?
are vacuum powered. Those are the windshield.
Oh, okay. They're the actuators. Whoa. The fact that it works is a good thing.
They both should.
You go left and, oh, you pull them.
Yeah.
Huh.
Now when you're moving, it doesn't seem to work quite as fast as when you're...
You got less vacuum with the throttle open. That's very cool. Well, show us the engine if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Does it have a parking brake?
Yeah. I still put blocks behind it.
Yeah, I mean, just cause. Whoa. Dual fuel tank. It's not. Wait, it is a bench. It is a bench now, but it's a bench with only 2 uprights.
Yeah, I think they modified it. So I think these are the original seats. Don't quote me, but then I think they ran something under
Gotcha.
on top of it.
Yeah, and I see the galvanized thing above the fuel tank. Yeah. So there's some stuff that's not original, but
yeah,
not everything. Hold on. Let me get all 4 of them off first. There you go. All right. I'm not too familiar with Willys, but that carburetor is not factory. It does, however, work, and it works well. I can fire it up. We just drove it. So I love the old cloth sheathing on the wires.
Yeah, some of this wiring is probably original or quite old.
Most of it looks original, yeah.
I just had the hoses replaced a while ago.
Yeah, obviously.
That's it. But yeah, you can
the rubber just falls apart eventually. I love the oil filter. Not all cars in the 50s came with oil filter like that.
And then I got a new one. I apologize. I should know the name of it, but it's related to the starter. The
starter cable? Solenoid?
It's the...
Was it a pedal starter?
Yeah.
Oh, just like my 56 used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
So it was starting, but it wasn't starting as well. So I took it in, and I should know it. I've got the receipt for it. I forget what the name of the part is, but
right. No, it's not a big deal. I mean,
yeah.
It works.
Yeah, it works.
We watched it work.
It was pretty cheap. It was a couple $100, and it just all in, and it fires up great. I've driven it a few times since I've gotten it back.
Right. Drove it this morning. You just drove it here. As far as rust, just so. What is that? Dana 30 or whatever that is. No frame rust. And the only rust I can find. Do you know of any more besides just those 2 spots?
Spots I showed you in the back, right here.
Those are the obvious ones.
Yeah, let's pop this.
Tailgate works. Just an old, nicely worn, I guess you could say.
Yeah, the tops.
Top's like 80s, 90s?
It's not 90s, it's earlier than that.
Yeah.
But I don't know back then.
It's all fairly
my grandpa's.
Solid from what I can see. But I'm not like a Willys professional. Is that the transfer on the fuel or what is that?
Yeah, I think that's the switch. That's this fuel line switch, yeah.
Interesting.
Pretty sure. And then
I love the seat belts.
Well, so this is to turn on the auxiliary fuel pump.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's an electric pump. Obviously, because the real pump's mechanical. Sweet, sweet. Turn signals and all that work. I think they do.
Let's try.
Yeah, why not? Wouldn't hurt. I'm not seeing nothing yet. I don't know if the ignition's on, because I'm not seeing nothing on the... Nothing up front yet.
See anything?
No. Yeah, no headlights. Try to turn the headlights on. See if they come on. Okay, headlights come on. Brights. Oh, turn signal just did something. It's doing left. Now go right. I'm not seeing it yet. Go left again. It's barely working. You might have to do the revs just a little more. Because it might not be enough voltage just yet. Oh, it's working. It's just really weak. Try hit the brakes. Brake lights work. It's just, it has to be in the, so I'll go right, go right. Nothing as of yet. The brake lights are working. Try let go. The right, it's just not blinking. So the wiring's all in order. It's just a matter of making sure the pot actually does this thing and all that. You know what I'm talking about? The little turn signal pot. Try pick up the revs just a little, like, no, like hold them, but not like super high, just a little bit. Try to turn this way. Yeah, so it's a voltage issue. It's just as you're driving, it has to be charging. It's basically you can't have the radio on and expect to have turn signals.
That's good enough.
So, gotcha. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm sure they'll appreciate the video.
Cool.
Let me know what you guys think of this thing. I personally love it. You know, Calvin and Stacy, they're gonna make their own decisions, obviously, but I like it. Hey, I'd drive it anywhere. Just saying. So.
No, it's a fun Jeep for sure.
All right, guys. Catch you later.